that time and again. Pull up a chair and call a friend. We're talking about our days, the good and the weird, and memes so strange they should be feared. Some jokes pop, some jokes fall, but we keep on laughing through it all. It's blurry, it's cozy, it's a little bit funny. Oh yeah, well I thought it was funny. So tune in, baby, every other day. We got chuckles and cringe coming your way. It's a swinging little show, kinda loopy, kinda sunny. That's right, well I thought it was funny.
Good morning, folks. The time is 10:36 a.m. Mountain Standard Time on November 3rd, 2025. That, of course, is the 4th for my friends on the other side of the planet there, my friends down under. Let's have a big hello for everybody down under, but a particularly big hello for those folks in the city with the most group members of any city around the world, and that city is Melbourne. Actually, hello to everybody, not just the folks in Australia, not just the folks in Melbourne. My name's Lee. I am the guy who started this group, the group Well I Thought It Was Funny. We actually started another page also called Well I Thought It Was Funny, both on Facebook. And you folks are you. You folks are simply amazing. And how do I know that? I say it every time we make one of these videos. Who the heck else are you going to be? And, you know, this place was not amazing until you got here. And the place is amazing now. So I think it adds up. You must be amazing too. Cheers, my friends. It is Monday here in Canada, and on this side of the world it's Monday. Of course, Tuesday for my friends in Melbourne. I don't know, probably need to see a counselor about that. But anyways, folks, it's Monday, and it's a lazy Monday here. I don't have to work. I worked yesterday. We had a hockey game here in town. The Calgary Wranglers, our team, we're hosting the Bakersfield Condors. So the Wranglers, our team, they are the farm team for the Calgary Flames, the NHL team, and the Bakersfield Condors are the farm team of the Edmonton Oilers. Now, the Oilers and the Flames that's their rivals. They're the biggest rivals of each team because we were both in the same province, so we have a provincial rivalry. A province is kind of similar to a state. Two NHL teams in one province and big rivalry. So we won. Yes, we won. It was a blowout, actually, 6-1. One open net goal, and then after that open net goal, they put the goalie back in net, and we scored another one when their goalie went for a walk or something, it looked like. So I don't know if you watch hockey, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you don't watch hockey, it's probably boring anyways, but that's what happened yesterday. And on the road, the Calgary Flames won a game against the Philadelphia Flyers. Fantastic. They've been struggling, but it's nice to see them win on the road there. Great. Both teams won. And our other team, the Calgary Hitmen, have been doing great too. They've been doing great this season. So, hey, things are looking good hockey-wise in Calgary. So that's what I was up to yesterday. Today, I just got some laundry going. You might hear it in the background. Other than that, I'm just having a lazy day. I'm a little tired. I still think I'm discombobulated from the time change, you know. I don't think it's a thing that we need to do anymore, but that's just me, Captain Scientist. So yeah, that's what's going on in my life. I didn't really hear from anyone else yesterday, or that's fine. You know, we folks are busy. Not everybody has to respond to these videos. But hey, if you are watching, please, I implore you, just really quickly, even if you respond to these videos lots, you don't even have to respond. Just hit the like button, or, you know, any one of those little response buttons there, down below. I guess it'd be on that side. The happy face, the thumbs up, you know, I'm maybe angry, I don't know, but just to know you're watching. Just do that real quick. If you want to leave more, if you want to talk about you, I'd love that. If a little bit about yourself, how about a hobby, a picture of your pets, your plants, come on. I want to know about you. We want to share a little bit about you. Nothing crazy, you know, just a little bit. A little bit goes a long way to making the funniest city on the internet. Something I didn't tell you, folks. We are the funniest city on the internet with a population of over 880,000 members, significantly more than that. So anyways, again, I'm getting off a tangent there, but that's something I should have said earlier. I'd love to hear about you. Let's make the funniest city on the internet the friendliest city on the internet. Let's get to know each other, folks. Come on, share a little bit about yourself. Doesn't have to be a lot. I just want to hear about you. Just a quick little blurb here. Not like a commercial or anything, I promise you. But, Halloween. 3 days past Halloween, one of my favorite times of the year. One thing I didn't talk about is Halloween candy. What was your favorite Halloween candy? And I'd love to hear it. I know Halloween's over, but I would like to hold on to that spirit as long as possible. I really do love it. But anyways, one of my favorite Halloween candies is the one that's in my hand right now. Now, I don't know if this is a universally available Halloween candy. I don't know if it's a Canada, U.S. Halloween candy. I don't know if it's just a Canadian Halloween candy, but ever since I was a kid, I loved getting these. We called them Halloween kisses, or we called them witches' kisses too. Here, I'm going to open this up and you can see what you can take a look at the wrapper there. Now, I'm sure when I was a kid, it didn't say original Halloween kiss. But the reason why it's called the Witch's Kiss is because it's got the witch there on the wrapper. And it's kind of a taffy, or maybe it is a taffy, maybe not kind of a taffy, but there you go, like that. Now, I'm not going to eat this right now because I wouldn't be able to really talk very well for about a minute or two. But it's soft. You can squish it. I'm telling you, you can squish it. I usually don't. I just throw it in your mouth. I don't just squish it and manipulate my hands. But you can do that. Put it back in the wrapper. That was one of my favorite Halloween candies. And this year, I didn't really see any. I didn't look very hard, though. But Wendy found some, I think it was not yesterday, the day before yesterday. So right after Halloween, on the 1st. And of course, they were discounted to $2 a bag. You don't need to spend a bunch of money on candy, right? But anyways, she picked up a bag, and it just brings back so many memories. It's my favorite Halloween candy, other than getting chocolate bars, which were definitely the best, right? What's your favorite Halloween candy when you were growing up as a kid? If you celebrated Halloween, I realize not everybody celebrated Halloween, and I hope you don't take offense if it's something that you really, really dislike. I'm just something I grew up with, loving, and I still love. And I'm not going to keep going on about Halloween, to the end of time. But we're still just fresh off it, right? And I got that pumpkin there still. Sorry, where is it? Right there. That little pumpkin. I can't get myself in a view at the same time. There we go. That's awkward for me. There's that pumpkin I got to move. I'll do it right now. All right. I think that's the last piece. I think that's the last piece of Halloween decoration in the background there. So yeah, what's your favorite Halloween candies? I've got some featured posts, my friends. Like I said, I'm having kind of a lazy day. I really am. Oh, I didn't tell you what I'm doing today. Butt kiss. Nothing. All right. I guess I did say that. I'm just doing some laundry. But yeah, we do have some featured posts. I always try to feature some posts. I did fail one day last week, and I didn't realize I failed it till everything was posted because I had a problem with the video when I was putting it together. But today we have 2 featured posts. We got a post from Kristi Graves. I wish I had done that on the 31st. Spooky name, Kristi Graves. No, sorry, Kristi. But we're 3 days past that, so I didn't. And I have another one from Sue Olszewski. You should recognize that name. I've shared a lot of Sue Olszewski's posts in these featured posts in the videos, and you should recognize her name just from her posts on the group because she's funny and she posts a lot of great stuff. So we're going to start off with Kristi Graves' post. I'm going to bring that up right away here. Yep. I think it's pretty funny. Thank you, Kristi. I'll give it a few more seconds there. Oh my gosh, folks. And I also see we're having a little problem with the video there. I noticed that in the background there. I have a green screen filter turned on. I'm going to turn that off. My apologies. If you saw weird colors in the background on that's why that was happening. But anyways, thank you, Kristi. I really appreciate that. You made me laugh. Now the next one is from Sue Olszewski. As I said, you should recognize that name. And yeah, honestly, come on. Thank you, Sue. I appreciate that. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Kristi. Thank you to every single one of you folks. You're the reason why this group has been so successful. You're the reason why we've got so many people here. It's because you folks make this group funny. You know, I mean, why would so many people come here and decide to join this group if it wasn't funny? And it's funny because of you, not because of me. I'm just mildly amusing at times, but quite often more annoying than amusing. You folks are hilarious. So, yep, keep that funny stuff coming in. You know, who knows? Maybe one day we'll hit 1 million people. I'm saying that with my fingers crossed. But yeah, thank you, Kristi Graves, and thank you, Sue Olszewski, for today's featured post. And, folks, maybe I'll feature your post tomorrow. And now that we've got to here, I think you know where I'm going to take you. I'm going to take you right to those bad jokes. My brother went on a date yesterday with a lady he met at the zoo. Sounds like it went all right. He told me she's a keeper. Why don't jellyfish ever lie? Because they're transparent. I've discovered the secret of getting in touch with yourself, folks. Unfortunately, it involves using cheap, one-ply toilet paper. I'd make a great waiter. Why? Because I bring a lot to the table. My boss came up to me at the end of my shift and says, "Where the heck have you been? I've been looking for you all day." And that's when I told him, hey, a good employee is hard to find. I hope you enjoyed those jokes, friends. I hope you enjoy them all the time, but hey, who bats 100, right? But folks, you know what I want to do? I want to tell your jokes. Why don't you send me some jokes? Send jokes to jokes@wellithoughitwasfunny.com, and if I use your jokes, I promise you, I'm giving you credit for your jokes. And if you want to do something really neat, why don't you take a moment and record yourself telling a joke? Audio, video, on your webcam, on your phone, whatever it might be, and send those to jokes@wellithoughitwasfunny.com. So send your jokes and audio and or video of you telling jokes to jokes@wellithoughitwasfunny.com. Hey, can you do me a favor? Check out our store. We've got some awesome merch there. We've got coffee cups like that. It's a big 15-ounce coffee cup. So you don't have to get up every 2 minutes for a new coffee. We've got some great T-shirts. We've got some great hoodies. We've got, well, take a look at this picture of Rose Glad with her tote bag. Rose Glad says not only are those tote bags good for hauling around groceries and books, they're great for hauling around your rubber chickens. Now that's funny. Folks, check out our store at store.wellithoughitwasfunny.com. Please. I really appreciate it. Oh, my friends, I really say the same thing every day, don't I? And I'm sorry. Give me some ideas what you'd like to hear, anything different you'd like to see in here. I said before, maybe some funny movie reviews. But one thing I'm not going to stop saying is thank you for making us so successful. Thank you for being so funny, and thank you for being awesome. Folks, you've made, well, I thought it was funny, the funniest city on the internet. And hopefully we keep growing, but the way we are right now, I'm happy. I'm ecstatic. I can't believe how popular the group is, and it's all because of you. And I know I said all this just a few minutes ago, and I apologize. But since I am repeating myself, I should maybe sign off. But I am going to tell you, I'm going to be here again in 2 more days. So, for me, today is Monday. That means I'll be here on Wednesday. Hopefully you'll be here too. Maybe we'll have a couple of new friends, right? But even if we don't, well, cheers to us for being the funniest city on the internet. Have yourself a fantastic couple of days, my friends, and keep laughing.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I think it was funny.
Well, I thought 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 it was funny.